How's it going, you guys? Welcome to your morning cup. Interesting developing news regarding the whole Mehul Chowksi situation. Well, Chowksi, in a complaint to the Antigua police, alleged that his alleged kidnappers told him that he was meeting a high value, high ranking diplomat from India. Well, essentially stating that he was going to meet an Indian politician. Chowksi named Barbara Jarbika, Narendra Singh, Gurmeet Singh, and an unknown person as his kidnappers. He was beaten up by 8 to 10 men, and this happened when he went to pick up Barbara at her house. So essentially, it was a honeypot which was completely left of center, considering that how did he not see this coming, considering he is a fugitive, and isn't he supposed to be some kind of brilliant criminal mastermind? Well, turns out not. Whatever be the case, Mehul Chokshi is going to be brought to justice, be it one way or the other. An error led to the Tiananmen Square Tankman result not being shown on Bing. Well, Microsoft said that an accidental human error led to no image or video results for the phrase Tankman, a reference to the iconic image of a lone protester from the protests at Tiananmen Square. Users, including those in the UK, Germany, Singapore, had reported on June the 4th that Bing said there were no results for the man. And especially the results went through the roof because it was the Tiananmen Square anniversary. A lot of people were showing their solidarity, showing their support there, and this move, well, sparked a lot of concern because people were like, is Microsoft also complying with the Chinese Communist Party? FBI is seeking IP addresses of people who read an article on its slain agents. So this is a weird one. And FBI is now looking for the IP addresses of every single person who read an article that was published by USA Today about the deaths of two of the FBI agents, considering that they were a part of an investigation into a child abuse case, and these people were shot dead by the suspect. Now, an article was put out about the same and in depth by USA Today. And turns out now the FBI wants every single person who clicked on the article for a period of about 35 minutes. I don't know why, I don't know under what pretenses, but this is very concerning, considering that if the FBI is going to come after people who are reading the news, who is safe? Who isn't a criminal? You're telling me reading the news is illegal now, which is very weird. If you're going to be living in a world like that, I have no idea what the future of news or journalists is going to be like. Delta variant of the pandemic is now 40% more transmissible than the alpha variant. Now, the delta variant that was first identified in India is more transmissible than the alpha variant that was first found in Britain. Now, Health Secretary Matt Hancock said that the people who receive 2 doses of the vaccine should be equally protected against either variant, considering that the Delta variant is now very dominant in the UK and it's sparking concerns out of a whole new wave being sparked by the Delta variant itself. People are also not completely safe even if they have been vaccinated, so you have to take the right precautions. Even though you've gotten your doses, still social distance, still wear the masks, and do what is needful to keep you and your families safe. Now, this is something that I wanted to talk about as well. Sharks nearly went extinct 19 million years ago. Now, a study revealed that sharks nearly went extinct 19 million years ago when over 90% of the world's shark died. Yale University reported that it was twice the level of extinction sharks have experienced during the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction event 66 million years ago. There is no climate calamity or ecosystem disruption that occurred at the time of the steep drop. So the reason as to why is still, well, not known. Speculations are galore, and professionals in the industry are doing their best to gather more tangible evidence that can sustain the theory, but for now there is a question mark in place as to why one of the most iconic predators of all time almost weren't here. The world's richest person, Jeff Bezos, has announced that he's going to be traveling to space on the 20th of July, which is sooner than anyone would have ever comprehended. Initially, people were thinking that Yasuko Kazusawa is going to be the first person to go into space and he's going to take a bunch of artists with him, but that's a SpaceX venture. Jeff Bezos, on the other hand, has announced that him and his brother are going to be going to space in Blue Origin's first human flight on the 20th of July. They'll join the winner of an online auction that is essentially set by Bezos' aerospace company Blue Origin. They will also travel in Blue Origin's suborbital and reusable rocket called the New Shepard. So keep an eye out for that one. 20th of July isn't that far away, and if this is a success, it'll be the first privately funded venture to go into outer space. So those of us who were under the impression that money can't take you to space, well, that's changing rather quickly. Navy pilots saw something real. Now, NASA chief has ordered a probe into UFO sightings, which is very exciting for the entire phenomena to begin with. NASA chief Bill Nelson has ordered the space agency to investigate the recent UFO sightings. I've talked to those Navy pilots and they assured me that they saw something, he said. We don't know if it's an extraterrestrial, we don't know if it's an enemy, we don't know if it's an optical phenomena. While dismissing the possibility of an illusion, he made sure that he emphasized on the fact that there is going to be an all-out probe into the phenomena and the sightings that were recorded by the Pentagon and by the Navy and experienced by some high-level pilots who know what they saw, because they are very well trained, very well equipped to handle the pressures of the situation that they were in, and whatever they encountered, they believed it to be very much real. Whatever it was actively jamming their radar, which is then again illegal and a sign of war. We move on to the final story of the day, and Anonymous has come out of its hiatus. Anonymous was not heard from for a good chunk of the pandemic, but now they're back, and turns out that they have their eyes set on Elon Musk and the tweet storm that has been the cryptocurrency world and Elon Musk's Twitter. Turns out that reading from the comments on your Twitter post, it seems that the games that you have played with the crypto markets have destroyed lives, Anonymous said. The group also said that your tweets this week show a clear disregard for the average working person. Anonymous is here. We are legion. Expect us, is what they said. So what Elon Musk is going to do next is anyone's guess. I highly doubt there's even going to be a reaction from his side, but Anonymous is a very, very strong force. And for those of you that are unaware of Anonymous's track record, go do some research on Google. They are very, very much still here, and even though they operate from the shadows, the things they have done for the community as a whole, for the global picture of humanity as a whole, without getting any credit directly or indirectly or any financial incentive for the same, Anonymous has been there time and time again. So respect where respect is due.